What's up, Warhams? Let's get to Warhamming. In this episode, we are playing Kill Team with my coworker who I convinced to play with me. So here are the armies for today. These are the Custodes Lucas will be playing. The guy in the front with the sword and shield is the leader. The guy with the spear and knife is the combat specialist. And the guy with the spear is the zealot specialist. It's a pretty straightforward list. They all have misericordias, and we're trying to keep it simple since this is only Lucas's second game. So here are the Chaos Space Marines. The guy in the front with the power axe and plasma pistol is the leader. The guy with the heavy bolter is the heavy specialist. The chainsword bolt pistol is the combat specialist. And the guy with the plasma gun is the sniper specialist. And then we've got 3 more guys in the back, just filling out the points. For today's mission, we are doing Covert War, and our objective is secure the battlefield. We've got Objective 1 there over on Lucas's deployment zone, and we've got Objective 2 here more toward the center of the battlefield, closer to my deployment zone. Here we are after deployment. I have set up my missile launcher guy up here in the ruins so he can rain hellfire down into the custodians down there, and then I've got 3 guys here, one my combat specialist and 2 of my regular guys trying to move up this side to get to objective number 2. I've set up my plasma guy here so he can have good line of sight and still be within half range so he doesn't get additional modifiers. Got my leader here in the center with that normal guy right there. So what did you do with your deployment, Lucas?
So my strategy is to have my shield guy here defending objective 1, and then my knife and sword / spear.
Your combat specialist.
Cut. And I have my combat specialist possibly being able to charge to get to objective 2 or to stop
those guys advancing.
Yeah, the advance of those guys. Whereas this guy's probably going to stay back and possibly do some long-range damage.
Yeah. Well, cool. All right, well, let's roll off to see who has initiative on turn 1. I rolled a 4. 5. So you've got initiative on turn 1. So with the movement phase complete, I readied my missile launcher, my leader, my bolter guy, and my plasma gun, and advanced those guys up the right. And then Lucas spread out, trying to minimize line of sight. He tucked that guy way up in there so that my missile launcher won't be able to see him. The only guy my missile launcher could see is the shield leader guy in the center. So now we'll start off with the shooting phase, and we'll shoot all the readied models first. So I'll start with my missile launcher. So I'll be shooting a crack missile at the guy with the shield. He's within half range, but he is in cover, so I'll need a 4. Need a hit. It misses. I'll shoot my rapid fire bolt gun at him. I'm within half range, so I'll need 4s to hit. 1 hit. 5s to wound. Fails. Alright. So that's all my readied models. Now we'll start with Lucas's first not readied model. Alright, shooting this Guardian Spear guy into my close combat specialist. So 2 shots hitting on 3s. 1 hit. 4s to wound, 1 wound. It's a Guardian Spear, so AP -1. I fail. It's 2 damage, so 2 dice on the table. That's a dead Marine.
Nice.
Alright, the first casualty of the game. I'm gonna shoot my first not readied model. I'll shoot my front bolter guy at the Guardian Spear guy through the window. So 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 5s to wound. No wounds. So the other Guardian Spear at my plasma guy. Okay, so yeah, 1 shot hitting on 4s. Hits. 4 to wound. Wounds, AP -1. Saved it. So I'll shoot my second bolter guy at the Guardian Spear guy in the through the window. 2 hits. Needed 4s to hit, and then 5s to wound. No wounds. So the leader with his sentinel blade at my plasma guy. So he gets 2 shots. 1 miss, 2 misses. Alright, initiative for battle round 2. Roll a 7 and a 10. So Lucas has initiative again. So Lucas declared a charge on my Chaos Space Marine, and I fell back 3 inches. Then he rolled a 5, so he didn't quite make it, but he's moved up there. It's shooting my crack missile into that guy there, hitting on 4s. I miss. And my plasma gun, I'm going to supercharge it, shooting at the guy in there. Focusing my fire. Both miss. I need 4s to hit because he's in cover. Alright, so non-readied models.
Okay, so that's within 12. I'm going to hit that guy.
My aspiring champion.
I'm going to hit your aspiring champion.
Okay.
And
so
that's
2 shots. Yeah, hitting on 4s.
2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 4, toughness 4. 1 wound, AP 0, so 3 up. Make it.
Cool.
Okay, so Guardian Spear shooting at my champion, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, strength 4, toughness 4. 1 wound. So AP -1, I need a 4 up. Make it. Now I will shoot my unreadied models. And that's all of your models shot since that guy charged. So I'm going to shoot my champion into that spear guy there. Hitting on 5s, because he's out of half range and in cover. Hits, strength 7, need a 3 to wound. I'm gonna use my first command point and reroll that. So I'm down to 3 command points. Ow! Clip the mic. Alright, now then I'm going to rapid fire this guy into that spear down there. 1 hit. 5 to wound, no wounds. What else is new?
You gotta hit that. Did you fire that guy?
Yeah, I haven't shot him.
Is that the only thing?
That's the only thing, yeah, I've left. So my last guy to shoot will be this bolter into that guardian spear there.
Okay, it's
So
12.
He's within 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 shots. Nope, missed. I need 4s to hit.
Okay.
Alright, so no casualties on either side this turn. Alright, Lucas is charging my bolter guy here by the objective with his spearman. Alright. 7.
I'm gonna reroll this.
Okay, what do you need for
I
your
need
charge?
8.
You need an 8. Alright, so that puts you down to 4 command points.
Okay.
Ooh, 10, that's definitely good. Alright, I'm going to Overwatch. So 6s, 1 hit. I need a 5. Hey, I wounded. And then 2 up armor. Oh, I did a wound on Overwatch. So I foolishly backed up thinking he was going to charge me there, but he ended up charging closer to the objective, which in hindsight looks a lot more obvious than what I was thinking. So good strategy there, getting him into combat so I can't light him up with all these guns. And then he's moved these 2 up, and we'll get ready for some shooting. So to start off the shooting, we'll do all our readied models. So I've got this missile launcher readied, and he's going to fire into the Guardian Spear guy, who's got a worse invuln save. So hitting on, he's out in the open, so I'm hitting on full ballistic skill. for once. So 3s, hits, strength 8, so I need 3s to wound. Wound. So -2, so 4 up invuln. And he makes it. Alright, and then I've got this plasma pistol. I'm going to supercharge it. And I'm going to shoot it into the combat. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1. Or, hitting on 3s, and hopefully don't roll a 1. Alright, I'm going to let that go. Alright, I'm going to rapid fire, supercharging my plasma sniper guy into that spear there. So, hitting on 3s. Both hit. So, strength 8. So I need 3s. 1 wound. I'm gonna use a command point, go down to 4. So 2 wounds, AP -3.
That's 4.
Yeah, so 2 dice. Yeah, you need 4 up invulns. Ooh, that's 4 damage.
I'm gonna reroll both of those. So
you can only reroll 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna reroll 1 of those.
Okay.
I'm going down to 3.
Okay, so he takes 2 wounds, so he's got 1 left. Alright, and that's all my readied models, so now we'll start with non-readied. I'm gonna shoot my bolt pistol in combat at his attacker. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. And then you get to pick a non-readied model. So the Guardian Spear up into my missile launcher, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, AP -1. So I've already used my command point this phase, so hopefully I don't fail this. Okay, these guys that moved back here are gonna rapid fire into that Guardian Spear with 1 wound. So first guy on the left, 2 hitting on 4s. Does not wound. And the second one, 4s again. Wounding on 5s. Wounds, AP 0s. 2 up save. Makes it. So the Sentinel Blade shooting at my champion.
Okay. And that's within
6.
I think it's within 6. I mean, pretty freaking close.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Definitely. So that's within 6.
So hitting on 3s, because I'm in cover. Okay. So the Sentinel Blade hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
2 hits. Wounding on 4s. No wounds. So my champion is safe again. Alright, so we'll move to combat. So you charged, so you get to go first.
Okay.
So he gets... And that is your combat specialist, so you get an extra attack.
So is that 4?
4 attacks.
Okay, so 4 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
That's 2 hits.
A pretty bad roll.
Yeah.
So 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Probably won't need it though.
Oh.
Alright, well you still got your...
Oh my god.
You can re-roll one of those if you want.
I think I
it's a
already
new
used my
phase.
combat point.
Well, that was in the shooting phase.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll re-roll 1.
Okay.
Or, yes, I'll re-roll 1.
Yeah. Okay. So you need a 3 to wound. And let's re-roll. Oh my gosh.
Alright. Well, never
Okay,
mind.
well you got your Misericordia. So that's your knife attack.
Okay. And that's
Hitting on 2s.
just 1?
Yeah, one attack. So Misericordia hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s, because it's strength user.
Okay, so
Alright, AP -2, so 5 up save. I fail it. So 1 damage, so just roll 1 dice. Nope, so I just get a flesh wound.
Do a lot more.
Yeah, yeah, that was a pretty lackluster.
That was a bad turn.
Yeah, some bad rolling right there.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so my attack's back, so I get 1 base, and then 1 with shock assault. So two attacks. Death to the False Emperor on 6s, so hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Need 5s to wound. 2 2 wounds, AP 0, so 2 up saves.
Oh,
Wow, close.
Cool.
All right. So we need to generate our command points. I'm at 5. You're gonna be at 4. And then we'll roll for initiative for battle round 4. So 7. 6. All right, I'm going first again. So I moved my guys over here to try and slip through the windows, but Lucas has seen what I'm trying to do and is gonna block my path. But he's moved this Guardian Spear forward. Fell out of combat with this guy, readied these 2, and readied my missile launcher. He moved forward with that Guardian Spear, and now he's going to charge my guy again with his Guardian Spear. So let's roll that charge distance.
Oh, right.
Jumping the gun, Lucas. Yeah, I'm going to Overwatch. 1 hit. Let's see if I can take another wound off during Overwatch. Need a 5. Hey, I wounded. 2 up save. Okay.
Save.
All right, let's see that charge distance. 6. Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kick off the shooting phase the way we always do with our missile launcher. I'm gonna shoot my crack missile into that Guardian Spear again. Try to kill somebody. A hit. Because he's in cover, but within half range. Need a 3 to wound. A wound, -2, so 4 up invuln.
Nice.
Alright, my plasma gun is readied. I'm going to start with my plasma pistol on my champion at this Guardian Spear. So within 6. So hitting on 4s because he's in cover. Hits. I need a wound on a 3. I'm not going to reroll that because I'm going to shoot my plasma gun later. So, plasma gun at the shield guy. I'm going to supercharge this one. So, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because he's a sniper. 2 hits, so I need 3s to wound.
Oh.
Ooh, 2 wounds, so 3 up invuln. 1 failed, so that's...
I'm gonna reroll this.
Okay, so go down to 3 command points again. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Alright, so that's all my readied models. So I'll do my first not readied. I will shoot this bolter guy here on the left at your swordsman. So 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 5s to wound. No wounds. So now you're first. Non-readied. So you're gonna shoot the Guardian Spear at my champion.
Yes. And
So 2 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 4s to wound. 2 wounds, -1. Oh, it's a 2 go through, so even with the command point, I can't save him. So that's 2 dice on the table. That's a dead champion.
nice.
So I'm now generating 1 command point per turn instead of 2. All right. So now my next unreadied model is that last bolter guy. So I'm going to shoot him at your leader. And I miss. With both, I need 4s. So now your last guy to shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my shieldman.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack your
Okay.
plasma rifle guy.
Plasma gun.
Plasma. What is this? Isn't Halo?
2. Alright, so 2 shots hitting on 4s. Because I'm in cover and out of half range.
1 hit.
And then 4s to wound. Wounds. AP 0, so 3 up. Ah! Alright, so I'm gonna command point that because I haven't used the command point yet. So 3 up. So I'm going to go down to 4. 4 command points. I pass. Oh no, now we move to combat. So charging models first. So that's your combat specialist, so he gets 4 attacks on the charge, and then his Misericordia. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 2, so 3. 3 hits.
I don't know why I did that.
And then wounding on 3s.
Nice.
3 at AP minus 3, so 6 ups. Yep, alright, so 3d3 damage. So 2 dice on the table. And it's getting +1 because I'm flesh wounded. Roll because I'm flesh wounded.
Nice.
Yep, that's another dead Space Marine. So I'm almost at 50%, but not yet. So now we'll move on to battle round 5. Let's roll initiative. I rolled a 6. 7. Alright, you'll be going first. Alright, so here we are, partway through the movement phase. Lucas has consolidated on that objective and moved his leader back to that objective. So my only hope at tying the game is to advance these 2 guys onto that objective. I moved him down, but he didn't have enough movement. Well, I'm rambling. I'm going to advance this guy first. So 5, that's a good move, so he gets to move 11. And the further back one, 8. He gets to move 8. So I'm going to start off the shooting phase the same way I always do with my missile launcher, launching into the guy with 1 wound. If I can take him off, I can contest that objective. This is very important. So missile launcher.
Missile.
Don't fail me. Alright, hitting on a 4. Alright, I missed. Plasma gun. I'm saving my command points for you. Supercharging into that spear guy with 1 wound. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because he's a sniper. Nice. So I hit with 1. I'm going to command reroll the other. So 2 wounds.
Those hits.
2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Okay.
So AP minus 3, so 4 up invuln. 1 goes through, 2 damage. So are you going to re-roll that dice?
Would that...
It would kill him, and I would
right?
roll 2 dice on the table.
I will re-roll the 3.
Okay.
Nice.
No! Okay. Nice. Well, alright.
That's game.
Yeah, the Custodes are really good at...
The custodians are really sweeping up.